Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Vic here. Today is Tuesday, May 19th, man. Today is Tuesday, May 19th, and I'll be going over today's trade recap. We took three trades today. Oh my goodness, we took three trades today. Um, two break evens, one win. Super glad we were able to catch the last dub. Um, it was closer to the end of the session as well. Able to scrape away with a winning day. Not even scrape away. It was a great A+ trade, man. Yesterday was a break even trade. Um, I'm gonna pull that up, but let me show y'all P&L first. Yeah, great day on the account. So $2,385 on the accounts. And also PA, let me have a disclaimer. I know the yesterday I posted or Sunday night, aka Monday morning, I posted a video about the Tradeify Cup talking about I'm not gonna lie. That might that might that shit already might be wrapped. I'm not gonna lie. I took a bid. Let me show y'all. I didn't make a video about it. Yeah, I took a bid yesterday. Great longs, by the way. I didn't go break even. I went break even on my PAs, but I didn't go break even here. Yeah, we got smacked. I didn't have an SL on here. This account ended up getting smoked. I reset the account, and I'm already down 1K on the account. And as of now, 1,000 place is already at I think it's like 8,000. So I'm not gonna lie, unless I catch a big bid tomorrow, I'm not gonna reset these accounts anymore. It is what it is. Yeah, I might be fried on that, so there's no point of me even trying to make videos and stuff for it. I was so hype on Sunday though. I'm not gonna lie. Great bid. I had taken with you. Whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, I just gotta focus up on the PAs. Let me see if I could show y'all yesterday's break even. Actually, I don't care to. That's a waste of time. Let me show y'all on Discord though. Yesterday's break even. Yeah, so this was yesterday's trade. Monday, May 18th, there's a 15-minute liquidity sweep into a 15-minute liquidity sweep into a 3-minute IFEG with an SMC at the bottom at the lows. A lot of people took an L on this because they did not go, there was no reason to go break even yet. But for me at this point, once I saw that, I was like, I really do not want to see us come back all the way down once we're already right here. I don't want to, even though we didn't take the break even point, I don't want to see us come back down. I wouldn't want to see that. I went break even, and this ended up saving me from a loss because usually, or I wasn't supposed to go break even yet. I felt the need to. I went break even. We come down and get break even, and it ends up running our stops. And a lot of people, I feel like this was trade of the day, and it was a great trade, but ends up being a loss, and I was able to save myself from that loss. I think it was an A+ setup, man. Yeah, like I said, A++ setup. We just had no follow through. I was blessed enough and got saved from a loss. But let me break down today's trade. Holy yap session. But yeah, coming into today, man, coming into today, I was bearish. Again, higher time frame, I'm still bullish, as you can see, 4 hour and plus time frame, we are still bullish. But because of this leg, the last legs, we are this is just screaming bearish structure to me. So I don't want, I don't mind taking longs, but I'm leaning more towards shorts. And coming into market open, we had these intermediate hourly highs that I would like to see get swept before continuing lower. So that was my condition. We also had up here a 30-minute gap as well as some 15-minute gap. So coming into market open, all I wanted to see was us to displace up high, manipulate higher, tap into a sweep liquidity or tap into unfilled gaps, then continue lower into a weekly gap. This weekly gap, I didn't even see the weekly gap to my man's putting it out. And we also had Asia low sitting right here. So as we can see, market open, we initially shoot up. So okay, this is what I wanted to see initially, but at first market was not really creating any type of fair value. We really didn't have much gaps. I mean, the one gap we did, I was looking to take shorts from at this point in time. We created a SMT with these highs, and what type of, and was it a, okay, I think it was a 2 minute that ends up being created. Let me make sure. Yeah, 2 minute gap ends up being created, and I wanted to see some type of 2 minute short, but as you can see right here, we just display super low, and we already came and hit this 5 minute gap that I have marked up, which is our break even point. So at this point, this bid was chalked, which was upsetting because like I previously stated, I wanted to see shorts, and this was a prime short setup that I was unable to take because we did display so much lower. Then from here, boom, still would have been a um what am I saying? Anyways, we respect this 5 minute a little bit. We come back, and this is the this is the first play of the day we end up taking, right? It kind of looks a little bit weird. The play I end up taking looks a little bit weird, but it does still meet our criteria for plays, right? Because at this point in time, we have this 1 minute gap right here, and normally um because you see the structure, it's not a tapping, we're not tapping into any type of gap, right? But we are still respecting this 30 minute gap. We're still respecting this 30 minute gap, and there is an SMT. So if you go look at ES, there is an SMT with these highs, and because there is an SMT, we don't need a resweep on NQ, right? Because the SMT is said resweep, and so said resweep into a 30 minute gap, if that makes sense. So we don't need to see NQ come and take this out. So this trade technically still fits our model to a T. Where I actually like these type of plays a lot. I don't think we get them that much, but I do like this type of play a lot, right? So I'm waiting for this 1 minute IFEG to inverse. Then I'm targeting, or our break even point is at these internal lows, which is the 5 minute intermediate low as we previously seen, to then continue lower and come take out these intermediate lows and come tap this weekly gap and possibly these Asia lows, right? So boom, we're in off her hair, body stops, body close, kind of bigger stops, 83 point stops. We're in from here. Didn't go break even yet. Like the play you seen the other day, or not other day, but from the other day that I showed previously, like I went break even already at this point in time. But for this play, I really did want to see that low get hit initially, and here I got trolled, right? So boom, we come tap our break even, market instantly displaces up, stops us out, and immediate after we run to TP. Oh my goodness, I was hot. I'm not gonna lie, I was hot. Because like, what do you mean you stopped me out by a couple ticks? You stopped me out by you stopped me out by 10 points, like those, like that got me tight. So then I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. We come down, touch this weekly gap. We also take out Asia lows. Then from this point, a 15 minute bear gap was opening up. So what I wanted to see was us possibly having continuation shorts, right? But I don't know if this continuation shorts was the best, simply because we really didn't have any prime draws, but I still did like it because of how bearish we were. So I could possibly seeing us rebalancing all this price that from the last couple of weeks where we were just ripping and ripping, right? So that's what I initially thought, right? So then we end up getting a 15 minute. Where is it at? Was it? I think it was a 1 minute IFG. So let me go to the right. We end up putting these highs in this 15 minute gap. We resweep the highs. So at this point in time, we're trading in a 15 minute gap. So I'm looking for regular continuation shorts. Again, market did not give us any type of fair value. If market gave us fair value and any point higher in this leg, instead of like down here, like I took it, this would have been an amazing short. Great LR. Like I like this structure. We have break even points, but I did like this trade, right? Boom, 1 minute inverse after a 15 minute respect after being so bearish. A sweep of these highs again. Um, entered off of here, instantly displaced lower. I didn't mark it out, but let me mark it out real quick. I was break even at these lows. ES took them significantly faster than NQ. Break even at these lows, I mean, instantly get stopped at break even again, which was brutal because at this point in time I'm like, dang, I was hopping, I was literally like I was writing my recap in Discord, and I almost missed this play. Shout out to my man's bro for shouting out this play. He was like, let me say this real quick before I get into the next trade. I was hot, bro. 2 break-even trades in a row. Session almost ending. Not after another previous break-even yesterday. I'm like, dang, bro. I can't even get no follow through. I was more mad at this one than this one, but I'm like, dang, because I'm seeing profit, but I just like we're so close to TP, but we're not. We have no follow through. Then immediately after, like I almost missed this play. Almost missed this play. My man's was like, oh, this 3 minute looks good. See that's how you know I wasn't even really paying attention because I didn't even have time to drop the box. I just took my long tool, measured out the stops I needed, and entered immediately. And not even immediately. I low-key got blessed because we didn't run immediately. But let me break down the last trade of the day we took. See, I didn't even mark out the SMT either. Wow. So boom. So at this point in time, like I previously said, we're in a weekly gap, right? We're in a weekly gap. So this is a prime spot for market to then gain resistance or gain support, I should say, and then continue higher, right? So we're in a 1 week bull gap. There's an SMT at these lows, right? There's a ES came, took out its lows, right? SMT, boom. I see this immediately. Higher time frame is still completely bullish, like I previously said. Like short term, we are bearish, but I'm okay with taking longs at this point in time because this is a A+ trade. Like because it is the weekly bull gap, us being extremely bullish on the higher time frame, as you can see, right? So this is a prime trade I want to take. SMT at the lows, weekly gap holding, right? We have great internal structure to then take us higher, right? So we have a great break even points, great internal structure, SMT at the lows, highest time frame inversion. Boom, I'm in off of here. Actually, I waited like thank you God that this trade did not leave me, because initially I did not like um the inverse for real. Then it started leaving. Then I was like, dang, then we shot down a little bit. I entered. Average prices were around here. Stops at the body close. TP really it technically at these highs, but I just try to get a 1-to-1. Then from there, rip up, TP hit, and yeah, banger trade, and we ends up running even more, right? So great bid, best trade I've seen in a while. I feel like this trade was uber obvious. Great internal to external. Yeah, great. Would this be considered internal to external? I mean, I guess because if you're considering I'm that's a whole lot of yeah, but if you're considering this whole leg to or okay, if you're on the higher time frame and you're considering this tap to then okay, so if you're considering this to it would be a great internal to external play, right? Although on the lower time frame, I don't think it would be considered internal to external. I don't think so, because I think internal to external would be like a 15 gap. Then I'm yapping. Anyways, great bid. Let me show y'all P and L on Tradeovate. Yeah, bro, I'm excited. Follow process. These accounts are now back at. Come on, load, man. $477 on the day, 98 cents, whatever. These accounts are now back to break even, a little bit up, but let me just say break even. My drawdown is back, thank you God. So now we're back to break even. That Wednesday last week trade kind of sold me. If I would have just stayed in process, took my 1L, I would have been up 1R on these accounts. But it is what it is. Just gotta stay in process, man. Just take the obvious stuff. If it's not there, don't force. If I take a loss, just hop off. Only take good bids. Like that's really all it is, and live with the results. You're not gonna win every trade, but like you can. Like I'm again, like I previously said in the last couple of videos, just controlling what I can control. That's the most important part, and hopefully, and God gonna do the rest. Like I really do believe that. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow's a great day. I think we have news finally, but it's like a 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. news, so it doesn't even really affect us. I really want to go on a run, bro. Like hit the last two trades, so we're on the 2 trade win streak. That's really nothing, but like I said, to get paid, we need to get these accounts to 3.5. By God's grace, 3.5, 3.6 for the amount I want, whatever. But hopefully we can do that, bro. Hopefully we can go on a run. Um, just gotta keep staying in process. Chip at the days, chip at the days, chip at the days, man. Like, hopefully we can get there. Hopefully we can finish this week off on a great note. Today's only Tuesday, so today feels like a Wednesday though. So Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Hopefully, I'm not gonna. If we get bids, I'm gonna take them. If we don't, there's not. But hopefully we do have opportunity. Like out of the 3 more days, I want 2 more wins. Hopefully we can end off the week like that. Then we're looking hot going into next week. Um, yeah, that's really all I had, man. I'm really excited, bro. Just gotta like I pretty said I've been saying like just gotta keep stacking days, bro. Just gotta stack days, stack days. Um, and yeah, hopefully by God's grace we can get paid. I really need to get paid. And I'm sure we will, but yeah, I gotta do my part and trust God to do his. And yeah, that's really all I got for y'all, man. Why you Vic out, bro? We finna be rich as shit, bro. Why not us, bro? Why not us, bro? Like I really do believe that. Why not us? I love y'all, Vic out, man.